Bioshock. So after trying to find a gunsmith, getting him killed, then traveling to an alternate dimension because... And do keep track of this, there will be a test of just how many dimensions we've been through.
1.
At the moment. And we're now in a different dimension.
That horse?
That's a robot horse. So you saw one at the beginning of the game.
Okay.
So we're now in where Chidlren's now alive.
Because he married a different woman.
He married a white woman. And in Colombia they get you a lot of shtick. Not because she's a woman, because she's white. I don't know about the gender politics of Colombia. I know about the racial politics.
I'm assuming it's not too dissimilar than it would have been contemporary.
I wouldn't even say it's white, it's because they hate the Irish as well.
Well, that's a nationalism thing, which was still a thing at the time as well.
Darn Irish. And their potato boats. Also a quote from Archer. Well, I can explain the scene to Archer.
Yes, my lord, that was his defence.
That entire scene is hilarious. He plays Family Fortunes with... Or Family Feuds, it's called in America, with a bunch of Irish gangsters at gunpoint. It's hilarious. Watch Archer, that's what I'm saying. It's hilarious. All 8 seasons of it on there. Although the earlier seasons were better in like most things. Yeah, we never run into the Book of Elizabeth in this dimension. That would be awkward.
Well, it depends on how you're going to play with the rules of multiverse theory.
I mean, later on you'll run across other versions of yourself.
It might just be in this particular one that Booker didn't come to Columbia.
I think it's the next one. Booker's dead because he martyrs. He becomes a martyr for the Vox Populi, which raises problems when you come in there as Booker. Because you come back.
Yeah, I was going to say he's back from the dead.
That causes a few problems. Shouldn't you be dead? Yeah, we'll go with that. So hopefully he's here to make my guns. Although I don't know what Booker's plan was. He made a deal with Fitzroy from the other dimension.
No tools.
Let's go find that gunsmith.
You need to go. Elizabeth says you can't go back. Hello.
Shrine. It's a figure
That's
of
different.
Comstock now.
Buddha originally.
Yeah.
No, it's Comstock. Wow. Hello. Tools still on here.
Who are you?
Mr.
You
Lin?
speak up. Speak
Chen
up.
Lin?
Can't hear you over all
Excuse
these
me, Chen
machines.
Lin?
Very loud.
I'm Booker DeWitt.
Stand back. These machines very dangerous. Wait downstairs with Mrs. Lin.
Daisy Fitzroy sent us. We need to talk to you about getting some weapons.
Machines very dangerous. No place for stupid people. Want to lose pretty head?
Mr.
Call me
Lin,
stupid?
Downstairs.
What is wrong with him?
Remember him dead in that cell?
He was very dead in that cell.
He remembers that too. How would you reconcile that?
I don't know.
Hey, it's Mrs. Lint in this dimension.
Excuse me,
What?
ma'am. I'm looking for Mrs. Lin.
I'm Mrs. Lin.
No, I mean a little Chinese lady. She was...
Booker, this is Mrs. Lin.
They took Chen.
Oh.
Yeah, but I told you he married a white woman. That's why he got off of the hook.
Her husband is a
From Fink.
out of sorts.
She has contacts.
Maybe if he could work, he'd.
Mrs. Lin, can you tell me who took your husband's tools?
Goddamn police. They took them and locked them up in the impound in Shantytown.
Would having his tools back fix his mind?
I keep getting carried these tools.
His tools. Let's head to Shantytown.
If only I had my blimp still. But no, someone took my blimp. Oh, off to Shantytown. I'm sure this will be fun. And pleasant.
Did you notice? Lin had a bloody nose.
Seems to be in style.
His tear. I'm not so sure it was a good idea.
Oh, what's the worst that could happen?
That's Dr. Pepper's tagline, isn't it?
Well, what's the worst that could happen?
Dr. Pepper.
Go ahead, that. I've seen this dimension thing still like talking absolute bollocks. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Why are you wishing them Merry Christmas?
Because I'm a friendly soul. Sort.
But it's not Christmas.
That you know of. All we know is 1912. And we were above Maine. Where we are now, who God only knows where it knows.
Yes, but that doesn't mean the time of year's changed, just based on location.
But that code's still there, which is fascinating. That's still. Well, I suppose some things are similar, are the same across dimensions. Not everything's different. Just one little thing's different, and that throws everything out of balance.
Not necessarily.
You're the alternate history buff,
I am.
so you explain it.
Well, it depends on where you want to go from. There's different theories when it comes to alternate history stuff. The obvious thing is a thing called the butterfly effect, which most people are familiar with to some degree. You know the butterfly theory, don't you? Butterfly?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. For those of you who don't, it's the theory that a butterfly flaps its wing on one side of the planet and it can cause a hurricane on the other side. It's knock-on effect, but we don't see them in the same way. So as we've seen here, something has now. Sometimes it depends on what the exact starting point was, the point of divergence, which is what's referred to in the alternate history subculture type of thing, in terms of where did history change. So even then, this Columbia itself is an alternate history, as is a lot of stuff in fiction. It always has to have some kind of starting point a lot of the time.
You want to hold on to this?
So, if the potential point of divergence here is Lynn's marriage, that might have different knock-on effects. We don't quite see what the circumstances of it are, though. They'd be totally unforeseen.
Sorry, I didn't.
It's all right. It's as much a mystery to me as anyone else. Maybe Songbird knows, but he's not talking.
I'm sorry.
What for? I get to wear this stylish thimble to cover up my hideous deformity. I hear they're all the rage in Paris.
So, what was she talking about there?
Her finger, the thimble on her finger. She's missing the end of one of her fingers, and he wears a thimble over it to hide it. Which is the theory of why he has her powers. One part of us left in another dimension, where the rest of us here, and that's how the theory of how she has all her powers. Because I remember the quote that Lutess used. The universe doesn't like its peas in with its. I can't remember the exact quote, but
Peas in with his carrots or something like that?
it doesn't like things when things get mucked around with. Dead. You dead as well. Thank you. She got good throw now.
Did I cover everything with alternate history stuff, by the way?
You're the expert. You can cover it in as much.
I want to know if I made sense with it.
Yes. The idea that things knock on and have an effect.
Sometimes we won't see them. Sometimes it's kind of obvious.
Sometimes a small thing can have massive consequences.
Back to the Future.
Eventually. Yeah, they are good films.
They are good films.
I'm still waiting for the inevitable reboot that's going to happen.
I hope it doesn't.
With a black lesbian Marty McFly. Because we're totally in on that now. And Will Smith plays Dr.
He plays Dr. Brown.
Dr. Lloyd. Dr. Lloyd, that's Christopher Lloyd. Dr. Brown, thank you.
Emmett Brown.
Emmett Brown. Isn't Will Smith playing Magini in Aladdin?
Is he?
I heard stories in live action version of
That's
Aladdin.
new. As far as I'm aware, it's like in...
I was like, you can't do Aladdin without Robin Williams. You just can't.
I know they are doing a live action one,
Yeah, but you can't do it without Robin Williams. That's Genie. They tried that once with Dan, what's his face, just Homer Simpson, and it didn't work.
What?
Because Robin Williams did get a massive falling out.
Oh yeah, it was in the second. That's why Robin Williams in Aladdin, and then Aladdin Prince of Thieves.
Giant bird
Yeah.
creature.
Return of Jafar, whatever it's called.
No, the Return of Jafar is Dan Castellaneta.
Yeah,
just got
Homer
killed.
Simpson.
Yep, and he is also the voice of the genie through the TV series.
They won't stop it.
Because yeah, like you said, he had a big falling out with Disney
You frighten them.
of
Good.
it was posters and things like that, and
He was never to be main advertised as the main.
yeah.
Which they went back on massively.
Well, they didn't go back on the law. They tried to be very clever about the whole thing. They said we didn't want to make him the big. He didn't want to be the main character for it.
Yeah.
He didn't want to be the big hook
He's about the only real
star.
well-known star in that film. Really, it's Robin
The
Williams.
key thing he wanted for the contract stipulated that the size of the genie would never be more than a quarter of the sort of the poster sizes, and they kept that. The thing they changed by doing that though was by making all the other characters so much smaller, so he was still the largest character on all on all publicity shots.
It's very upset. This is a bit of a this is the bar from Fallout and how dingy it is.
Oh, you're right.
What? I'm right. Woo! I'm
Well,
right.
apparently he's in talks.
Yes, I remember reading somewhere. I went, no.
Well,
don't
he
do
was
that,
set
no,
to take
Robin
on a
Williams.
major role in the new Disney, in the new Dumbo.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that's being made.
Yeah,
by Tim Burton.
it was in negotiations, but the deal failed to work out. Do you know who's directing the live-action Aladdin?
Wish I knew how to fly.
God only knows.
Guy Ritchie.
I just felt so
Aww. Should have been David Lynch. That would be weird.
Guy Ritchie's one will be well, it could go a few ways really.
Everyone will be Cockney and be alright.
Well, it's King Arthur's Bond.
Now for a scene in this film that only exists because Troy Baker can actually play the guitar in real
But it
life.
is going to be a musical.
Well, it's Disney film, it has to be, isn't it, by law?
No, they don't. They're not. They're
Well,
not.
if they're going to remake the original, 'cause even the Jungle Book had songs in it, because Christopher Walken sang, didn't he? Sang.
I do like this song.
If you watch the credits, you'll see the actors do it live. Okay, the scene only exists because Troy Baker can play the guitar in real life. It's actually him playing the guitar.
Is it really?
You'll see it in the credits. The actual doing it. It's in the middle of nowhere. He goes, "I see a guitar. I will play this." Good deed for day of feeding that orphan. I assume he's an orphan. Well, we're done. Glad we had them. That was a deep moment.
I like it.
Yeah. Just let the guys look at you like, were you singing down there? No. Look you down there. Ah, Shantytown. Proof Fink doesn't like the people who work for him in any considerable way. They could argue he doesn't even view them as people most of the time.
The bees.
No, it's crows now. We passed bees.
There's a tear.
Ooh, food. Which is funny because the moment I use another tear, that will disappear. So they're screwed either way. Oh, this alternate dimension apples taste way better. They're sweeter because they come from a different dimension. Yoink, they call their money. Asshole. Keep walking.
Found some money. Okay, catch.
See, even she's joining in.
Thanks.
Oh, let me didn't I share
Damn it, we live or die.
everything I got?
I would give you money, but there's not an option for that, so I can't.
Some people are treated like men. And others like animals.
There's plenty of places down below where you'll find more of the same.
Like a wounded knee.
Yeah, like a wounded knee.
Labour agitators.
Yeah. In stocks, like it's like in medieval times. Fucking found a new hat and awesome. I will. That was I like my current hat. No, I'm not wearing a hat. It's an invisible hat.
Booker, there's the impound.
We're gonna have to get through an army to get those tools.
Oh, I'm giving a rousing speech. Dead, dead, dead. Not dead. Come back. Now you're dead. Quick take to the sky. I want these in real life. Although I must make your arm go to sleep hanging there for a long period of time.
I was going to say, I was more thinking it would make your arm go out of the socket, surely.
And that's when you fall like 40 feet and just grab onto it. I happened earlier. Ah, turrets! Oh, it's my crank-powered RPG. Not quite the dog food canister RPG from Bioshock 1. Thank you! See, she's always useful. It is literally screw-powered RPG. This is old school RPGs. Just taking their bullets will be fine. 2.
Whee! Kagum.
Gloom is dead. Run! We
Flee for your lives!
Find the fire. Oh, turret further. Damn it, why is this police station guard? Boom. Boom. Barking Bronco is useful.
Open it.
On it.
I hear George Washington, and he doesn't sound happy.
Does he ever?
He thought the review scores in Assassin's Creed 3. But they made him a villain in Assassin's Creed 3.
Well,
DLC.
I was going to say, the DLC they did.
Yeah, the alternate history. King Washington.
What was it called? The Madness of King Washington, wasn't it?
Yes, it was DLC Assassin's Creed 3. Yeah. George Washington went mad.
Now!
Which, along with Jack the Ripper, is probably the best bit of DLC Assassin's Creed ever did. Alright, I'm gonna get the shot. Oh! I can't have one in real life, but it'd be terrifying to use. Yes, George, we believe you. Boom. Boom. You all know George Washington was defeated by someone shooting the gears in his back. True story. That's how George Washington died.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't. Why did he have gears in his back? Guys?
We know why George Washington died. He died for our sins.
It's done.
Which is why we have Saint Washington.
Saint Washington.
That's what they have in the game, isn't it, Saint George?
They have all the founding fathers as saints.
Only 3.
Well,
Only 3 got statues. Jefferson, Franklin.
Jefferson, Franklin, and Washington.
Founding fathers are more than those 3.
Yeah, but they're the ones everyone thinks of.
Only 2 of them were presidents.
George Washington was president. George Washington was president.
So was Thomas Jefferson.
First. Yeah, but George Washington was the first.
Yes, I know he was the first.
And that's all that matters. We gonna go. And, something almost comical about that. Say if you're a women folk. And we didn't get a narration for that one. That one was.
I don't think it was worth it.
Fuck Daisy Fitzroy.
I'm also eating an ice cream. To be fair, it was very little dialogue in it.
Most of them aren't. They're not really there to be.
Even less than usual.
You don't exactly get a Shakespeare speech in one of them. Man, that was an impressive throw. Okay, that was an impressive throw. That's how I go to locker rooms. Armed with a machine gun.
That's why I don't play sports, isn't it, anymore, isn't it?
Also, all the way banned from the local swimming pool. They did not like that when that happened.
For those of you who don't know, Sean used to be a champion sportsman.
Then the drugs did. And not the kind of awesome steroid drugs that make you run like so fast your spleen explodes.
No, Sean took the exact opposite because he wanted to make it a fairer test, fairer for everyone else.
That's what they should do in the Olympics. If someone takes steroids, they should give them weed just for the races. That's counteraction. That would be a way more awesome Olympics if everyone was just high. The gymnastics especially would be hilarious. I would watch it. Those darn patriots. Always shooting their guns and talking about their Second Amendment. This is what this gets you. George Washington again killed. You ever see Benjamin Frank? At least George Washington. Benjamin Frank is also in Assassin's Creed 3. And in Assassin's Creed, not Unity, but in Rogue, he also shows up. Dale Benjamin Franklin. He's a cheery fella in that game.
Never president.
No, but he was cheery though. He enjoyed his science experiments.
He was probably the most intelligent of the founding fathers.
That's why he never became president. He needs to jump ship.
Who didn't jump ship?
It was easy enough.
And he wasn't that intelligent.
Ready.
Ooh, we found the armory. Awesome. That's a lot of guns. That's about as many guns as you get at your average Republican rally.
See, I'm letting you make all these remarks. I'm not going to say anything.
Oh, and move! Hurry! We have a time limit.
So, what's that called? The Department of Race?
Yes, probably. If you gotta keep those darn other races in line, don't want them sullying the population. Am I right, Republicans? High five.
And that's us banned.
It's banned. Say this is. Well, this is the crime family and all the connections they have.
To Daisy Fitzroy.
Yeah, everything goes back to Daisy Fitzroy. Jeez, the master. Ooh, a chest. Ooh. I'm glad you're hearing this, but that heart was necessary.
That just reminded me of the weird obsession that J. Edgar Hoover had with Martin Luther King Jr.
Here's the job and there's life.
J. Edgar Hoover, a massive racist anyway.
No, actually he wasn't.
Or was that just stories that I
That
hear?
Story, he was madly paranoid about communism.
Fitzroy's people.
Well, that's what most people in America at that point, weren't they?
Graveyard
But
shift
he had a
runner.
real thing,
They're just folk.
I'm not sure exactly if he was racist, but he was no fan of Martin Luther King, because he thought
One of the most
civil-
peaceful people.
he thought his civil rights movement was sort of a covert,
Now we just have to get
Oh,
that.
was a cover for communist front.
Think you can crack this one open?
Seems easy enough. There. Who are we really helping by getting guns?
She does it with such ease.
Yeah, I can't say that's amazing lockpicking skill. The master thief would have that.
Things better for the people here.
Sure.
If you count armed revolution and massive gunfights better for the people, then yes, we are going to make a better future. As you'll know, the revolution in Les Mis ended well.
Yep.
I see most revolutions. Fucking the French Revolution, that ended well.
Which one?
Yeah, that's the joke. About France. The French Revolution.
There have been many.
Well, we sure as hell aren't
Yeah, but
gonna be able to
the-
carry all this back to the shop.
What is considered to be the classic?
The one that is the backdrop of Assassin's Creed Unity.
It looks like a tear. To a
Oh, this worked so well for us last time.
room that doesn't have any tools in it.
Well, if the tools aren't in there, then
Mine.
Then they must be back
back at the shop.
Booker, if
You
we
assume
go
that,
into
but not
this
necessarily.
era, I don't think there's any turning back. Are you sure you
There
want
never is. Nope, I'm going home. Bye. Or whatever passes for my
Do
home.
you have to?
Bye. Yes, to proceed with the game, you have to go through there. Stand back, you need some room, people.
Takes a while for the
Where's
colour
the
to come back.
Yeah, I can't take one for
Let's
Calculator.
head back to the gunsmith and finish our deal. I aim to be on that airship and well shut of this place for long.
Booker, if the Vox get their weapons,
Booker not aware he's in an entire dimension there.
Just like Lemos
No, well, to be fair, you don't tend to think that, really, would you?
lives.
You go home, there'll be another Booker in your house.
Well, it's-
Hey, who are you?
It's like when you time travel. Only now do we begin to get the idea of, right, if I go back in time, I might do something that changes my present.
There seems to be a lot more violence and things blowing up in this world. That didn't sound pretty. Not the explosion, not your sneeze. Although that didn't sound pretty either. Do the rave. This is Thriller.
These are the guys you killed again, aren't they?
Yeah, it's alive now because
Look here.
they remember being dead.
Daisy's moved these people. Things can change, Booker, and
Mostly removed heads from their bodies, but we'll go with that.
So is this a world where the Vox Populi are more successful?
This is where full revolution is currently ongoing. And later on, you see some sculpts pinned to a wall. Yeah, Daisy Fitzroy kind of. This is the point where she goes kind of nuts.